Hey guys, got a rainy day off work today, so I thought I'd show you where I'm at here right now. This is the new extension. I have the bench work done. They're all lag bolted here and braced. I like to use a lot of 1x4 and 2x4 for legs. And I use carriage bolts to tie in all my legs to the bench work. Just finished leveling this thing. You can see the old bubble stick right there. And I've got it level left to right and front to back. On the bottom of the, you can't really see them, but there's some gaps underneath the legs at the bottom. And I'll show you in a minute what I do with leveling this. Pretty neat. I do this on every part of the layout. So what I've done is I've started to remove the fascia here, and I'm going to be removing all of this all the way over to about here, and in this corner to about here, because the tracks are going to come in here. So I have to bump out the layout a little bit here. It'll give you a good idea right along here, about to here. And there's going to be a bit of a rock bluff here. Train's going to come right in through that, come out over a trestle, small little pile trestle right here, and then swing over and do its loop around here. Okay, so I'll give you an overview in a minute here. What I've also done is I've taken this little module that used to be right in this spot out. And the reason is because the section that's going to go from here all the way over to here is too long to store in the caddy when I need room for the garage. So bear with me for a second. Oh, there's my dog Morgan. And here's that module. So far what I've done is I've removed the loading dock and a little piece of track. This piece of track is going to come out, but there's going to be a new curve that's going to come in here and go onto that piece off to my left. Here's my overview. You kind of get an idea what's going on. Okay, so what I do to level the layout, so I'm going to open one of these packages here for you, is I buy T-nuts. That's what they're actually called. Okay, and what you do is you take a bolt and you put the bolt in here. Try to do this one-handed. And you drill a hole to the diameter of the bolt, and then you just hammer this thing right in, and then this becomes an adjustable foot. Okay, so what I've done is I've there's Morgan again. Every leg on this entire layout, as you can see there and down here, every one of them has adjustable T-nuts. So two ways I do this. In order to get that piece over there to meet up with this section coming up here, I measure down from the ceiling to the top of the 1x4 in many different locations and came up with 55.5 inches. So I allow about 1/8 of an inch of deviancy, and I'll adjust it even more later with a laser. So that's where I'm at. Today I'm going to be doing one more thing here. I'll whip back over here, bear with me. What I'm going to do here is, you can see I put a mark right here, and I'm going to cut this section out of here, just underneath. I'm going to bump out a little piece here, so when that connects up to the other part of the layout, I'm only going to have a 4.5 foot piece that's going to be able to store on this caddy and be able to wheel everything out of the way. So I'm going to go way back into the corner here and just give you kind of an overview of what's going on. You can see where the permanent part of the layout is in the corner. The new module, or the new corner section going in, that's going to stay somewhat permanent. The piece that's going to come out to this peninsula here is portable. The whole peninsula is going to be portable, as well as the yard section. Everything stores away, so I'm still able to use the garage in case of having to do quick work on a car or something. I don't cut any plywood in here or any wood or anything, so I try to keep my dusts at a minimum. And in as much as doing that, it's still a full-time job having to keep the tracks clean, the humidity down, and vacuuming out the cobwebs. That's pretty much ongoing. So I won't be running trains probably for a little while. I'm going to be making a lot of dust, I guess. It's unavoidable. But when I'm done, this whole new peninsula now, instead of being a dead-end switching branch, is going to be a whole new second main line. And just before I go here, the blank space you see in the wall up above, that's going to be a continuation of the logging branch you see there. You can see the cars. That track's going to keep going right along the wall almost to the corner. So there'll be two levels. So next I'll show you is probably the finished benchwork and probably a little bit more destruction of the fascia. So keep watching, we'll keep you posted.